Welcome to Wolf Tech. Today we got the Oculus Quest modified. So, what I went ahead and did to this Quest is added the HTC Deluxe Audio Strap, as you can tell with the awesome ears. Gives great sound. It improved the rest on the back of the head. You can also go ahead and modify it, bring it in and out, very easily versus the standard Quest, which you pulled, it just sat back there, you tighten the straps. This is a lot more easy to go ahead and switch from person to person. Let's see, what else did I have on here? I got Velcroed a Anker 10,000 milliamp battery with some breakaway cables. Breakaway cables are awesome, great for charging your stuff. They're okay for going ahead and doing data transfers in between. It depends. I had better luck with them earlier on after the 9.0 update. This particular cable has stopped doing the data transfers for me. I'm not sure if there was something that happened in the update or if something happened to the cord. Either way, it's still going ahead and charging, my stuff, no problem. I also got the breakaway cable on the Quest right here. That way, when I have, per se, family, friends, or even myself, I haven't quite done it, in quite some time, but it has happened where you accidentally go ahead and hit the cord, and boom, there it goes. You do that to a cord that is in there, you're going to probably damage your port. I so recommend getting one of these breakaways. I will try to put all of the items in the links below. I still have to figure all this stuff out. Again, remember, still new to this YouTube stuff. I'm going to do the best I can. Oh, what else do we have here? So, for on the inside, when I'm not using, you want to keep your lenses covered. You don't want any scratches on it, for reasons. You don't want to go ahead and have the blurry scratches when you have it closed. It's going to go ahead and destroy your immersion. So I have gotten one of these. It's a very soft material. The site, on Amazon, when I went ahead and purchased it, it was like $10. I think they, got cheaper now. But, either way, it works wonderfully for just covering the lenses, for, dust and such. Also, you don't want to go ahead and blinds are up, sunlight comes in, and you have your Quest just laying around. Whoops! What just happened? You just burned, the sun right into your lenses. Kind of like the ant hill, going ahead and take a magnifying glass and melting an ant. You don't want to do that. You don't want to break your $400, $500, Oculus Quest, and, that would just not be fun. So, you go ahead and take one of these, you put it right on the inside, and boom, covered. Another thing I got, let's see, VRCover. Now, I'm going to go ahead and be doing another review. I have VRCover, AM VR, and I got the silicone thing that you can pick up at Amazon too. I will go ahead and give you which one I think is the best, which one I think is the worst, and everything in between. That will be coming up next. So far, again, as I said, this channel is going to be talking about VR reviews, games, and news. This thing is pretty much been what I've been doing for a while now, since I got it, for, I don't know, a couple months now. Playing, as they call pancake games, flat games, 2D games, your normal, games that is not in VR, just normal games, is a lot harder to go ahead and do now after being immersed in this. Into the VR world, being surrounded. Until you try it, if you have a friend that has it, if you have a neighbor that has it, if you, just want to try it, pick it up, go to your local Best Buy, pick one up, try it out. Trust me, it's the best experience ever, and this is going to be the future. Ready Player One, you know, we are the movie. We are just about there. I mean, this is great. And the beautiful thing about with the Oculus Quest versus the Rift S versus the HTC Vive versus the HTC Index versus the HTC Pro, I mean, there's a few different headsets, not to mention all the mixed reality with Windows. The Quest is the best one in my opinion, but that, you know, again, is my opinion. The wireless feature on it is amazing. Don't mind the cat. That way. Anyway, so, yeah, the wireless function, awesome. Problem is, though, as I said before, how I have the Anker, you know, 10,000 milliamp battery in there. Without it, you get a good solid 2 to 3 hours of gameplay, depending on the game that you play. The more 3D graphics, the more you know, immersion that there is in it, you know, you're going to drain your battery a lot quicker. With this, I get anywhere from 8 to 10 hours of, you know, battery life. Now, for some people, 2 hours is going to be good enough. You know, hey, after 2 hours, get off, give yourself a break, put it on the charger. Unfortunately, like, you know, for me, I bring it over to some of my families, and we're putting the headset on, off, on, off, on, off, and changing between. After, you know, everyone gets a, you know, a few minutes here, a few minutes there, a few minutes here, a few minutes there, all of a sudden your battery dies, and you know, the next person that wants to play is, you know, all sad. This fixed that. Now, again, having the lovely cable all the way up on top here, you know, haloing around, I could probably get a shorter cord, but, you know, when I'm also at my computer, I go ahead and connect it there. I'll sit down, relax, and I just go ahead and maybe watch a movie in here. So many things. You can play games, surf the internet, you know, watch movies. So much stuff that you can go ahead and do in here. I see on Reddit all the time, people are asking, do I go ahead and get the 64 gig version or the 128 gig version? Now, for, you know, you guys that don't know, there's two different sizes. Same hardware, just the different space that, you know, is inside. You can go ahead and fill up more with a 128 and have more stuff on the system versus 64. 64, you will have to start going ahead and deleting stuff after you play it so that you can put on the next thing. This version right here is the 64, and it's nearly filled. I play a lot, and I put movies on here too. You know, when I might be out and about, I can go ahead and, you know, rock this on my head and feel like I'm in a movie theater. You can go ahead and also stream with other stuff as long as you're got a decent Wi-Fi network, you know, running a 5G network inside your home versus the 2.4, you know, G. But once again, this thing is amazing. So recommend it. I can't say, you know, much more. If you're sitting on the sideline, just do it. Just do it. You know. Yeah, that's what I got for you. Alright, so hopefully this video didn't run too long. Hopefully you guys, you know, enjoyed. I understand it may not be like the most you know, tech savvy right now. I am still working on doing better and hopefully get better set up here soon. Work in progress, guys. But alright, well, as everybody else says, like, subscribe, do this, do that, yada yada. If you don't, you know what? You're not gonna break my heart. Alright. Hopefully I catch you guys soon. Take it easy.